Some of you might have noticed that I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm sorry about that, but time got away from me. I got sidetracked with the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, getting COVID, and incubating a very special project, which I will tell you about later in this video. It's this time of year that I give lots of thought to reflect on the year that is ending, but also what I want to accomplish in the upcoming year. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about 2022 and a lot of planning for 2023. I thought I would end the year by sharing a few updates as my last video for 2022. After nearly 3 years of avoiding COVID-19, I finally got hit with COVID the very first time in early December. I got it at a business conference that got unexpectedly crowded. I isolated for 5 days. I'm happy that it was a mild case and it didn't slow me down too much, but I did have throat and nasal irritations. But I really think that my getting the COVID shots and the recent boosters was really a big help to keeping my case very mild. Now, on a more exciting note, I want to announce that I will be going on a 7-day Caribbean cruise with my fiancée in about a week. The prices were simply too good to pass up, and it has been our first cruise since 2018. We typically go on a cruise vacation once a year or once every couple years, but we've never had such a gap of 4 years. We love our time on the cruise ship and doing our own thing. We both like to read, relax, kick back, and explore. Quite frankly, we greatly enjoy the cruise experience. It's one of our special things that we like to do together. And for the very first time, we are going to drive to the port. We are not going to fly. The airfare and flight scheduling situation, as well as the pricing, is just all out of control. And we just decided it would be easier and a lot cheaper for us to drive down to port on our own schedule and timetable. Now, we're also going to enjoy a couple of nights of Airbnb before we board the ship. Now, the point of me telling you this is that while I certainly plan on having a lot of fun, and we will be celebrating our 10-year anniversary, it will be a working cruise for me. I will be checking emails, but most importantly, I will be making some new videos for this channel while on the cruise. I'm really excited about that. It's one thing to make a video from the comfort of a home studio, as you can see. It's an entirely different experience making videos while on board a cruise ship from different ports of call. I'm really looking forward to this new experience of making videos out in the wild. Now, to be honest with you, I don't have a precise plan on how this will all work, but I will be bringing my laptop, my microphones, a ring light, and a couple of phones with me. I am thinking about doing a live stream, but we will have to see if I have the bandwidth to make that happen. I'm not sure what kind of internet connection I will have, since it's been a while I've been on a cruise. Now, I do plan on recording a lot of background and scenic footage during the cruise, but I will also collect some B-roll footage. But I will also be doing some experimental videos and speak on topics I normally don't speak about on this channel. With the background of a cruise ship and Caribbean ports of call, right, and with this shirt, I think I can stretch a bit and do some videos I couldn't do from a home studio. I can take advantage of the special scenery, the ambiance, and the circumstance, and perhaps be a little bit more spontaneous. I don't have specifics of what videos I might produce because I haven't quite figured it all out yet. But I do plan on making some videos about financial wellness, creating your own lifestyle, and for me, it all ties back to what you do in business, the work you do, real estate, and personal finances. So we're going to make this relevant. I may do a few off-topic videos as well while on the cruise ship, but we'll see how that goes. The whole point of my making these videos is not simply a vanity exercise. It really is for you, my viewers, subscribers, and supporters. I want you to get something out of these upcoming videos. So I'm going to put myself out there. But rest assured, I will eventually get back to the meat and potatoes in my home studio after the series of cruise videos are completed. It's no secret that there are a lot of things going on as we enter 2023. It's been weighing on my mind a lot. There are a lot of things going on with the economy, the real estate market, and financial markets that I want to touch on. And unfortunately, there are a lot more financial scams than there ever has before, and I feel a certain duty to cover some of that. There is a lot of uncertainty and volatility in this world. There are a lot of people and companies not doing what they're supposed to, which hurt everyday folks. And frankly, there's just a lot to cover. Now, it's sometimes hard to tell what is good information and what is not. It's hard to tell who to trust, listen, and follow. Obviously, I am biased, but I do my best to provide good information, insights, and commentary, even if it goes against the grain. I try to have my feet on the ground when I make these videos. This is one reason I really would ask you to hit that like button so that more people can see this video. One thing I'm really excited about announcing is the real estate school project I've been quietly incubating the last couple of years. I'm happy to report that my real estate school, Intrepid Real Estate Education, is finally rolling out in 2023. Right now, most of the classes and courses are geared towards real estate agents. But rest assured, there will be workshops and courses for the general public. What is important to me is that I provide courses and workshops to the public. The reason being is I can't assist everybody personally, but I can educate people no matter where they are. The reason why I feel so strongly is because for most of my career, I was not real estate licensed. You have to understand, I only got real estate licensed in 2019. I was a private real estate investor, small business owner, and publisher for many years before I got my real estate license. I bought, sold, financed, and leased houses from my own and my business partner's account without ever having a license. So I had to figure a lot of things out for myself. Having my real estate license today, as I do, expands my options and my credentials, but not really who I am at heart. I'm a small business guy trying to advise and educate people how to invest and protect their assets and equity. It is something I deeply care about. At the heart of who I am, despite my real estate license, is that I think of myself as someone who has had unusual professional and business experiences. They were born out of necessity to accomplish things that could not be done by traditional or conventional means. I practice a lot of out-of-box thinking. I also have a lot of practice working against the grain. Rest assured, I'm very passionate about advising and educating others, which is what a lot of my videos are all about. This is a big reason why I have this YouTube channel, but also my newly announced real estate school. At the top of my list, my first education project is the subject of property tax appeals, especially in Georgia. I feel strongly that most property owners, especially in highly appreciating areas, pay too much in property taxes, and that this property taxation system largely goes unchecked and unchallenged year after year. But why am I choosing this particular topic? Because there are practically no education options on such an important topic. I know, I've looked for years and couldn't find what I wanted. And yet, tax appeals are such an essential part of income, wealth, and equity preservation. People have to be informed and educated how to control their taxes. People know that they have strategies and tactics to reduce their income taxes, but few realize that they also need to make a similar effort on their property taxes. I come from a community where I know lots of property owners, whether they be homeowners or landlords. They get victimized every year by the system through property overtaxation. I see a lot of people taking advantage of property owners' ignorance on the subject. Some businesses are charging outrageous fees to property owners for just basic property tax appeals. I have a serious problem with that because I think most property owners can learn to do it for themselves without paying these outrageous service fees. No one knows their property better or care for them more than the property owners. I have a problem with homeowners and landlords being victimized and swept up by the very flawed mass appraisal system that the tax assessor offices use. Many homeowners and landlords are simply too intimidated to do anything because they are not informed or educated about the tax appeal process, or they've never even heard of the 3-year tax freeze that exists in Georgia. I can't help everyone, but I can help those people who care about it. In Georgia, a property tax appeal is a free process designed to be simple for the average citizen. But property owners can never benefit if they are not informed or ever participate. In theory, a 15 or 30-year mortgage doesn't change, but there are no limits to how high or how long property taxes can go. It can go more than a lifetime. This often gets tacked onto people's mortgage payments. However, even if you have a free and clear property, when you get old and retire, you may still not be able to live in that house because property taxes have become too high. This is a very real thing. It is crazy that a municipality can benefit financially so much at the expense of a homeowner who paid off their home. Now, admittedly, this is an extreme example, but the underlying point is that homeowners are prone to being victimized and need to learn how to protect their wealth and equity. You protect it by learning how to participate and being involved in a tax appeal process, but people don't talk about it. Now, currently, I have a 3-hour class for real estate agents where I teach them things that they need to know to help their clients. However, on this channel, I am working on a 3-hour workshop for homeowners and small landlords. You guys are the ones that are going to be hurting the most if you don't learn this. Now, for people who like to self-study, I will be creating a video course. These are very much in the works for 2023. For people who like to read, I will be publishing my new book in 2023. The new book is tentatively called Tax Freeze: How to File and Win Property Taxes in Georgia. It will be published as an affordable Amazon Kindle book. I hope to get it done the first half of 2023. And if there's demand for it, I will certainly make a print version of it. It really depends on the sales and the number of requests I have for it. Thank you for watching. Have a happy and safe new year, and I will see you again in 2023. And don't forget, make sure you hit that like button and then subscribe to this channel. Let's get ready for 2023. It's going to be exciting.